Yeah, man, that spiritual power is coming. We're living in some beautiful times, brothers. This is the thing to be in right now. That's why, if you notice, we're the last generation. We have the best cartoons, DBZ, X-Men. That was like a religion, man. Waking up Saturday morning, them cartoons, there was a spirit behind that. What was that spirit? The spirit of Yahweh shall entertaining us, getting our minds ready. But the scripture saying, Isaiah 33, your heart shall meditate terror. He was getting our Mortal Kombat, all the Street Fighter, all that shit that was the Lord behind that, getting us ready.
Fight for mice from Mars.
What happened?
Fight for mice from Mars.
Why do you think the Lord had us grow up in those cartoons? This new shit, there ain't no spirit behind it. When growing up, you had Predator, even the movies, bro, Predator Part 1.
There's an actual video game, Shalak. There's a video game that I seen on Facebook. That I don't know what kind of video game it is, a Mafia or something. But basically, one of the part in it, what weapon?
Mafia 3.
Mafia 3, you gotta fuck a dude.
Yeah, I seen that.
You gotta fuck a dude in a video game.
Wow, are you serious?
That's that's part of the mission, that you gotta fuck a dude, yo.
In the jail.
And yeah.
Oh, see, that's wicked. See?
Yeah,
see, but when we was growing up, Street Fighter, I remember, not for nothing, I remember Street Fighter. When we used to go play Street Fighter, I remember motherfuckers, it was a rough vibration, man. It was very rough. When we used to play Street Fighter, motherfuckers used to have the radio and shit on. They had Tims and shit. And motherfuckers be playing. And if you keep doing a Hadouken, you know how motherfuckers do Hadouken? Sonic boom, Sonic boom, Sonic. If you cheated, niggas got knocked out, yo. And everybody used to be ganged up. They used to have the military. They used to have the military jungle hats. They used to have the military jungle hats and the fatigues. Everybody was like, who's next, yo? I'm next, yo.
It was a different vibration because we had the arcade. That's how we used to play in the arcade and shit.
Yeah.
You know, now these kids is fucking weirdos, man. I remember playing online with somebody all across the fucking country talking shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow. Yo, niggas.
I was saying this because no arcade, man. Arcade was real, yo.
It was real. It's spiritual.
Your ass was buns. You getting off the sticks.
Yeah.
You know what?
Everybody was serious about
Go
the
over there,
25
man.
You know what proves that? You know what proves that too? Like, you look at the video, it's a different spirit. It ain't like it used to be. I remember, they used to take over the arcades.
Remember the one in Menlo Park Mall?
I remember when the arcades, they had a damn, I forgot what I was gonna say, man. Fuck. Shit.
Shut them shits down.
Yeah, there was a spirit behind that, man. That's what I'm saying. The Lord, even with that, it's all bullshit, but that was the Lord. Because I remember back then, you used to have Wu-Tang music blasting. Motherfuckers used to blast 36 Chambers. They used to blast Wu-Tang Forever. And it was a rough spirit, man. And you was a faggot, you got stomped out.
Yeah, nah, you couldn't
You
go
got
to
beat the fuck, even Tekken, when Tekken came out.
Tekken.
It was Tekken, it was a rough spirit with that. Motherfuckers was roughed up and shit. It was Killer Instinct. Was there any faggots playing the arcade at that time? When cats was mobbed up playing those arcade games.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye. But Street Fighter was spiritual. I remember. If you was a faggot,
Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage.
Yeah, that was my shit.
And that's when the rap, even this bullshit, but the rap content, you had Big Pun, the Wu-Tang. It was it was spiritual, man. You could not be no faggot. Hold on, keep it down. You couldn't, wait. You couldn't be no faggot, man, basically. It was a rough spirit, militant spirit. You had the Killer Army with the Wu-Tang. You had Buzz playing the Street Fighter to Tekken. It was a rough spirit. You couldn't be no faggot. I remember Buzz used to get together in this cat town, West New York, and we used to play video games, man. Buzz was rough, man. You couldn't be no faggot playing fucking Street Fighter and Tekken. That was the spirit of the Lord, man.
We had the other video game, Fight for New York, with all the rappers in it.
Oh, Fight for New York.
FJ Fight for New York.
I remember Street Fighter, man. Niggas used to get knocked out, and if you cheated, you did something stupid, niggas got whopped out, man. You might win the fucking game and then lose the damn fight afterwards. Niggas used to cheat too with the Sonic Turbo, with E Honda. Niggas used to do that shit. Or they used to do Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. And you kept doing that shit. Nigga had his boys, you got stomped out. You got stomped out right after that shit. Go ahead. Showing you, man, this thing is all spiritual, man. You know what I mean?
I was gonna get back to the staying this thing until death. It's 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 13. But I would not have you to be ignorant, brethren, concerning them which are asleep, that ye sorrow not, even as others which have no hope. For we believe that, for if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in Yahushua will the Most High bring with him.
That's right, man.
And I was going to say one thing. He's right here, he said that don't be ignorant of this, because the people in this world, when people die, they get so sad and they cry and get so heartbroken over somebody dying. But he said don't sorrow like these other people, because that we know if they die in Yahushua Mashiach, that they're going to get raised back up. Even our parents, even if they're not right, we know that in the kingdom they gonna come back. So that's the faith that we have in this thing, you know. These people right now, they think, oh, you died, or you're gone forever, or you might go to hell. None of that, man. That's why my brother said earlier that they actually are resting in peace. They're actually in the spirit world of peace.
Hey, Undertaker used to come and used to tombstone people. And Undertaker was from Death Valley. What does it say in Psalm 23? This is the valley of shadow of death. And go into Ezekiel 37, the valley of the dry bones. The valley of the dry bones. This is the valley of the dry bones, and the Lord puts the flesh and the skin upon us. And this gives us life. We're coming out the graves. Just like Undertaker will come and he'll fight his brother Cain. That's what we're doing, Jacob and Esau. Cain and Abel. That's all, that's the same shit. And he will come, Undertaker, and what was the shit? Tombstone. Boom. And two-thirds of our people, they're gonna get tombstone. Right?
It says, verse 15. For this we say unto you by the word of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, that we which are alive and remain until the coming of the Lord Yahushai shall not prevent them which are asleep.
And the Most High is about life. That's how bad he is. When he gave up the ghosts, don't you know literal saints actually came out the graves? When the Lord gave up the ghosts, people that were asleep came out the graves and walked into the city.
They live full lives.
Live full lives. Can you imagine that? That's the same thing's gonna happen again. The Lord's about life. This is the book of life. That's supernatural, bro. That ain't enough for the Lord to resurrect the body. That's nothing. He did it with Lazarus. Right.
It says,
Son. Yeah, that's a heavy point. Bring that up.
It's the book of St. Matthew.
We at the time of Halloween, right?
Yeah.
It was about bones and skulls and all that. That's okay. That's okay. The motherfuckers actually gonna happen. Most likely just go and raise up a whole bunch of people from the graves and start killing people, man. Like some real Mortal Kombat shit. Mortal Kombat, that was one of the fatalities too, a skeleton fatality. Motherfucker was a skeleton and he was the most gruesome one. A lot of scary, spooky shit's gonna happen. Yo, something might happen the week of Halloween. Some spooky, then you got these killer clowns and shit. They're summoning out that spirit.
they're all across the world too.
They're all across the world, across the country, across the world. There was one in North Plainfield. All hell's about to fucking break through. Guess what? In the Spawn character, you had the Violator. He was a fucking clown.
Clown, yeah.
Sent by Satan. See, these devils are doing their witchcraft, man. Spawn.
The fucking the clown, I forgot his name.
That's what I said, Violator.
Oh,
The Violator. The killer clown.
Yeah.
You see, that's their rituals they do on the left-hand side. We're not ignorant of their devices.
St. Matthew chapter 27 verse 50. Yahushua, when he had cried again with a loud voice, yielded up the spirit. And behold, the veil of the temple was rent in twain from the top to the bottom. And the earth did quake and the rocks rent.
Right, that's the earthquake. That's the power of the Lord, man. The EMP, electromagnetic pulse. This, oh, you guys are spooky. Spooky means strange and eerie. Isn't it strange to see someone come out the graves? A bunch of saints come out the graves and walk into the city. Go ahead.
And the graves were open.
Undertaker. Go ahead.
And many bodies of the saints which slept arose.
Whoa, that really happened. That literally means that. Bodies. It doesn't say how many, but there was a gang of them. Just rose up from the graves like Undertaker. And just walk into the city. Go ahead.
And came out of the graves after his resurrection, and went into the holy city and appeared unto many.
Hey, that's heavy. And appeared unto many. And we're coming out the graves spiritually. We're coming out the graves.
Because of Yahushua dying.
Yeah, that's why it says Jacob grabbed Esau's heel. Jacob grabbed Esau's heel. The Undertaker's gonna grab Cain's heel and bring him the fuck down, man. Which is Esau. Go ahead.
Now when the centurion and they that were with him, watching Yahushua, saw the earthquake and those things that were done, they feared greatly, saying, truly, this was the Son of the Most High.
So once they see the earthquake, they see the saints coming out the graves, people wasn't doubting then, oh, that was the Son of God. You see? And that Most High works with, there's gonna be a lot of spooky, supernatural apparitions things happening. Just like in Egypt, man. This could be monstrous apparitions. It speaks about that in the Wisdom of Solomon 17th chapter when you read it. The light. You see that? We're talking about the darkness, the light, man. That's the spirit, man. Hey, man, something big's about to happen, bro. That's why, brothers, gotta get serious about this thing. Stay in this bitch, man, because the things that are about to happen, brother, you know how excited we're gonna get when these things start happening, that supernatural power starts coming? Everything we've been talking about starts actually manifesting through the spirit, Yahushua. We're gonna be so happy, man, we've been in this thing. We are here in the cold, so fuck this shit. Little coming out Saturdays and all that. We'll be, man, oh man, yo, bro, yo, it's really happening, bro, it's really happening, yo. The supernatural power, people resident. I want to hear how people say I don't believe that when people coming out the graves, man, to kill them. There's gonna be people coming out like Jason, all Jason, Freddy Krueger, all that shit. That's actual demons, man. That the director summon them up and summon up the satanic priests. They summon up and they get the ideas when them demons manifest themselves, man, in this dimension. There's many demons. A lot of people got demons on them.
So that movie 13 Ghosts.
They're 13 ghosts. If the majority of our people that don't want to repent, get themselves right, that mark for death, if you was to open up their spirit world and see their spirit, you'll see a bunch of skeletons and all around them. Yeah, man. And guess what? Lord's gonna open up that portal and release these demons out. You're gonna see a motherfucking skeleton with a knife. You're gonna see Jason running through, hacking people. You're gonna see Freddy Krueger. What?
Jack-o'-lantern.
Jack-o'-lantern. Jack the Ripper. Didn't he cut women's vaginas off? He cut women's vaginas. You gotta have people, you got serial killers. The Lord got serious spirits of vengeance. He got serial killers out here.
That's what I say. Jack.
American Psycho, motherfuckers with chainsaws, man. Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Ripping people's skins off, making face masks out of it. And just people in the middle, right in the middle of the street. Yo, it's gonna get sick out here, bro. When we said the fear of the Lord, it's gonna be the fear. It's gonna be monstrous apparitions, which means strange, eerie ghosts.
Right across the street. You got the church right there, right near the cemetery.
Hey!
People gonna run inside the church when all hell breaks loose with my answers. The Lord's gonna raise some spirits out the congregation.
Yeah, he might raise up the graves right there. People just come up and start killing everybody in the church. You might see a whole bunch of skeletons, skull and bones go up in the church and kill everybody.
Kill all the scoffers around here.
Kill all the scoffers around there. And then look, them fucking skeletons will run right past you, not even touch you.
And that's not even
Kill everybody around you.
It's not even far-fetched because the Lord said that He's gonna do something that was never done on the earth. Right. So what He's saying, and the scripture says that our thoughts are not His thoughts. So what we're thinking is, imagine what the Lord's thinking. Imagine the terror of the Lord that He has in His mind that He's gonna do, man. Like how He said before, like you have the what you call it, the gargoyles that's on there that actually come to life.
Yeah, it's gonna start happening.
That's nothing for the Lord,
That ain't
man.
nothing. That's gonna happen. That bull in
You might
Wall
have the
Street.
Statue of Liberty come to life.
What did he say? He said, if Israel wouldn't praise him, he'll make the stones praise him.
So we gotta bring that
So
out.
he
Wisdom
can make a
Psalm
gargoyle
17,
come to
please,
life.
yo.
The stones is
And
gonna
then we'll
praise
close
him.
out with that.
That's gonna be
That's
that's light
back.
work for the
They
Lord.
did that in that cartoon, Gargoyle.
Yeah.
That's right, brother.
Yeah. Hey man, we're living at that time, man. You have the demons running past you and they ain't gonna touch you. That's when we're gonna know, Lord, when we the elect, demons running and just killing everybody around us brutally, but not touching you. Like they don't even see you, man. You might have Jason come up to you. I was about to say that. Jason come up to you, Shalom, Mark. You know what I mean?
Be like a Ghost Rider. What he say when he pointed at him?
Innocence. Yo, he told that Jake that in the cell. He told the Jake that he said innocence. He looked into his spirit because he had that penance there, which he actually will make you remember all the wickedness that you've done in this past life. So you motherfucking 2/3, you're gonna pay for all the wickedness of your past life in this life. The 2/3 with that penance there. Ghost, that's a scary. Yo, I didn't like Ghost Rider back then. I'm in the truth. He's one of my top 5 characters, man. But that Ghost Rider, that's the scriptures, man.
Oh, can I say this too, man? Ghost Rider, he was part of the group Defenders. They was defending what? They was defending the righteous. Another thing too, Spawn was a Jake.
Yeah.
Spawn was a black man. That's why you had Michael J. White playing. So this devil, they know, man. When they watch these, they make these movies, and it's crazy because people will watch the movies and they'll believe what that can happen because the white man made a movie. But the movies coming right out of the Bible and they don't believe the Bible.
Then they had medieval spine. And you know the knights back then, in the medieval times, were black men. But in the comic book, they make him into a white man.
Yeah.
They know what they do.
Like the saying that he dealt with Mogilio, was it? And Ghost Rider dealt with saying it was Mephisto. And they made a deal with saying because
Malboa, something like that.
Marbola, and you have Mephisto. And then what happened with Ghost Rider? He died, but he made a deal with Satan because he was adopted. And he told Satan, spare my father because he has cancer. So Satan turned around and then made him a spirit of vengeance. But there was many Ghost Riders. Right. One of the old Ghost Riders was actually Johnny Blaze. But before him, one of the old Ghost Riders was an ex-slave that fought in the Civil War.
He rode on a horse.
He rode on a horse.
Yeah, they showed it in the movie.
They showed it in the movie, man. So you had different Ghost Riders with the spirit of vengeance, and every time there was around wickedness, that's when that power would ignite. And they would kill drug dealers, they would kill the wicked. Spawn too. Spawn, he was for the wicked, he was for the lowly. He killed witches and warlocks. He killed people that were oppressing the poor. And Spawn dealt with the poor. He dealt with the lowly and the downtrodden.
Yeah,
that's why he was always in the alleyway and shit.
He lives in Rat City. We call the king of Rat City.
Yeah. Hey man, something's about to happen, brother. This Halloween shit, man, these devils are doing their shit. On the left hand side, the Lord, Yahweh Shai's priest is doing that thing on the right hand side.
It's funny because Spawn had green eyes, and fire, one of the highest levels of heat, when fire gets to a certain level of heat, it turns green.
Yeah. Oh, because you had hell spawn, and then you had an Omega spawn, which Omega goes back to Revelations 1:8. I'm the Alpha and Omega. Then he had a chain. Come on, man. He had a chain. He'll put around the Ghost Rider. He'll put around his enemies. That's the slavery.
Spawn had that
the
too.
chains, the hell.
What are you talking about?
And come on, man. And Scorpion. Come on, man. And Scorpion took off his mask and he had a skeleton face. And he'll breathe.
That's a spirit.
And what's the name of that store? What's the name of that store? Energy.
And look, and who was doing it? It was Jake. That was Ephraim right there.
Yeah, that's spiritual power. Oh, praise to you, how about you, man?
Now y'all about shit.
Hey, man, we ain't bugged out, brother.
Nah, hell no.
Man, we'll be crazy to you. You know, we're fools for Yahweh Shai's sake. We like the world we're in. You know what I mean? We have our little world here through the Spirit of the Lord.
Cosmos.
The cosmos, La Cosa Nostra, our thing.